Hello people, this is Ryoko Hakubi Fan 97 and it's been a very long time since I did a gameplay on a few horror games. But this time, I'll be playing Sonic2.exe, which is a fan-made prequel to Sonic.exe, and I'm surprised that it already came out after my birthday. Anyways, let's start this game. Silver Sonic was defeated, but Sonic the Hedgehog failed at collecting all the Chaos Embers to save his friend Tails. Robotnik then chose to fulfill his part of the deal. He collected all the embers by himself and loaded his weapon to end without iron. So this takes place at the Game Gear version of Sonic 2 with a bad ending. The deal between Robotnik and Sonic was, if Sonic got all embers to Robotnik, he will open the gate for a lost paradise to let Sonic save Tails. But if Sonic didn't, Robotnik would keep Tails and kill him. For what I see in this intro, I think those are the credits of the Game Gear version of Sonic 2. I'm guessing if I remember. Without any hopes or motivation, Sonic just gave up. He ran away like a coward. Well, that's just stupid. Just note, I only played this version of Sonic 2 at my cousin's house on a Wii years ago, but I don't know what day, month, or year it took place. The doomsday is coming soon. There's no escape now. I haven't got through it, but in my opinion, it's not much as good as the Sega Genesis version of Sonic 2, mainly because it was kinda difficult for me, but still, I haven't got very much to say about it. Goodbye, Tails. To quote Scarlet Otaku, boring intro is boring. I mean seriously, if you're going to make that kind of intro, at least just, I don't know, cut off the pauses. But still, I have to keep it up so it'll explain what happens before this tragedy begins so you guys can understand it if you haven't played it. Oh, you meant those who play your game. But sure, no problem anyways. There's Tails! Sonic has a feeling that he'll be okay. But is that the end? We'll see later on in this game. Looks like Tails closed his eyes and Sonic's feeling sad. Let's move on. Last chance, Act 1. Oh, you press the X button instead of the space bar to jump. But what I see in this gameplay, it does sort of reminds me of Luigi.exe. Well, dang, I wasn't paying attention to where I was about to jump. I never played Luigi.exe, but I do see Yami Mash and Luigi Kid did gameplay videos of the prequel of it. I might think about giving it a try later on if I have time to do so. What the? A dead end? I have a feeling that I'm going to die. Oh, thank goodness for those springs. I guess the path below is the right way. I have a feeling this is a trap. Wow, that sound effect doesn't make that scene creepy. You met with a terrible fate, have you? Oh no, this is a pen trial reference, but you could have put those in your own words. Dawn of a new day, 0 hours remain. Hooray, another pen trial reference. This is just like Sonic.exe with the exact same stage and dead animals bleeding. I really don't know if that's Eggman or just a robot replica of him. Anyways, let's move on. No signal. Okay, that part didn't even scare me the slightest. I was expecting a jump scare to happen. Now the title screen's different. The sky turned red, the 2 was changed to 666, and Tails has those creepy eyes just like with Sonic.exe. Sunshine Act 6. Wait, I remember this part from version 5 of Sonic.exe. If you play this version of it, you know what I mean, with the static, Sonic running, and the same music. Pardon me, but I don't see the point of those sound effects. Sure, they're the same like in Sonic.exe, but there's nothing happening right now. Just always Sonic running and jumping behind the static. I have a feeling that this one is going to be longer than in Sonic.exe, except without the Gaga seizure. Oh boy, Tails looks a bit bloody in this, but why does he have 4 tails in this picture? He's a 2-tailed fox, but at least that remix of that sounds catchy. I hope that this video doesn't get taken down by copyright for this. There is no sunshine. Even though it was kinda hard to turn down the volume for this game, at least I did it so it doesn't get too loud for you to hear me. Other than that, you think that was a jump scare? I've seen a couple of them in other EXE games I played, and at least they creeped me out better than this one. The game is over, but that doesn't mean this is the end. Ready for round 2, Morgan? This game can know my system data name, just like with Sally.exe. I guess this is over for now. Overall, this was okay for the first part of this. Even though this tragedy is kinda underrated when it comes to EXE games, this first one is not exactly that much impressive and creepy to me. We'll see what happens next with the sequel, Sunshine.exe, which will be coming up soon. Also, for what I said about the Bandran references, I know some of you are going to say, but you made a Black Rock Shooter creepypasta on DeviantArt that rips off Sonic.exe too. After looking back at it, yeah, it's not that great to be honest. I don't hate the concept, but I honestly regret for making some writing on it too similar to Sonic.exe. Because of my lack of ideas I have sometimes, I'll not be working on any more creepypastas after that. And that's just only a test to see if I could do some horror stories. With that out of the way, Ryoko Hakubi Fan 97 signing out.